Hello, this is Victor. I'm here with a new video. This time I want to look with you the Psychic Awakening, the Phoenix Rising. So this is one of the last campaign books from Games Workshop. So this is on the new Psychic Awakening. This, I don't know if it's going to be different parts, but looks like that we are going to have different, going to be a campaign with different parts impacting the whole galaxy. In this one, the Phoenix Rising, it's mainly Elder against Dark Elder. So let's make a look what you have inside of this book, and then you can know if you can be interested or not on the book. Again, it's not a very huge book. We are talking here about 70, 80 pages, okay? We have this nice, of course, the same format we see in all the Warhammer 40,000 books, with this counter cover with a nice illustration. Here we see the introduction of the Psychic Awakening, and here we are going to find the context. So the content, sorry. The first part of the content is going to be mainly how it's called is background. Then we are going to have a part that is missions. They will talk then again about the craft wars. So we are going to have rules for craft wars. We are going to have rules for Drukhari, and we are going to have rules for the Inari. So it's touching three aspects of the Elder. Harlequins are not in this book, that you can see. So here we see first all the this first part is the background, a nice map of the situation of the Elder, where are the different craft walls. Yeah, we can see also what is the next light wall, what are the major conflicts. So a lot of data on this map here. Then we go for all this background. Okay, I did not have time to read, so the Wrath of Cormoran, so we can see here I go fast, but you can see that it's very nice artwork. We have also very nice artwork mixed with all this text. You can see again nicely done books. So all these books from Games Workshop. Then we go to the missions. Then on the missions we have different scenarios to do the battles. Okay, sorry for the glare. It's difficult here to avoid the glare. Okay, we have different missions for the battles. Also, some of these missions have their own stratagems. Okay, you can see echoes of war, all the different battle plans, or how you want to call it. Then we go to the craft walls. Okay, here in the craft wall we have new rules for the craft walls. Here there is first the point of the new units that appear here, not too many. Okay, we have the Jainzer and the Howling Banshees. Okay, it's mainly what is here. They talk about the updated datasheets, the powers of the Aspect Warriors, the Runes of Fortunes, and the Craft War Attributes. So we will have new rules as well for that. We have a name generator, that is quite interesting one. And here we have the Jainzer, okay, and the rules for the Jainzer. So the Jainzer is a special character that is costing 115 points, and is mainly a close combat character, right? So I have a little bit of shooting at 12 inches. Sorry. And yeah, and this model, yeah, we have a lot of abilities for the close combat. Okay, so it's have movement 8, 2+2+4, 4 strength and toughness, 6 wounds, 4 attacks, leadership 9, and 2+ save. He has a weapon that have +2 force, so this is force 6, -3 d3 damage. When resolving an attack made with this weapon, you can reroll the wound rolls. So it's quite, it's going to be quite, and then she cannot be overwatched. Okay, so you cannot do overwatch against her. He also have, when resolving attack made with the melee weapon against the model, subtract 1 from the hit roll. So you have the opponents have -1 to hit at her. Can advance and charge, and you can choose it to charge within. Okay, so you can add 3 inches to the charge roll. Okay, so it's quite fast one. Then we have the Howling Banshees. They are again a close combat unit with they have movement 8, and then ballistic and weapon skills 3, and toughness and strength 3, 1 wound, 2 attacks, and leadership 8, and the Exarch have 2 wounds. Okay, and the rest of the profile is the same. They go equipped with the they can go equip they go equipped with the with power source, and then the Exarch can go equipped with different type of weapons. Okay. Then we have here a power of the aspect shrines. Okay, so we have here new common abilities or stratagems. We have here new stratagems that can be used. Okay, for example, here for the fire dragons, say if a fire dragon unit from your army contains fire dragon Exarch, you can replace the Quackshot ability on that unit data sheet with one of the fire dragon's Exarch powers on the opposite side. So you have additional. So this is a complement, and then you also have access to the exemplar dragon shrine stratagem here below. Okay, and you have these the same. So then if you want to look this stratagem, use this stratagem before the battle. When you select a fire dragon Exarch power from the list opposite, you can take that ability in addition to the Quackshot ability instead of replacing it. You can only use this stratagem once per battle, and it's the same for all the different aspect warriors, right? And then you have here all of them. They have 6 additional powers. So you can pay 1 CP to have an additional power. You have for the Avengers, for the Dark Reapers, Howling Banshees, Swapping Hawks, Striking Scorpions, Shining Spears, Crimson Hunters, and Wild Spiders. Okay, then we have the Runes of the Fortune, and these are different what's called this powers. Okay, different psychic powers. So instead of knowing the Smite psychic power, Quackworld Psykers models can instead know one of the psychic powers from the Runes of Fortune discipline. Before the battle, generate a psychic power for the Quackworld Psykers models that know powers from the Runes of Fortune. So you have to generate that rolling a d6 or just taking them. So you substitute the Smite by one of these powers. Okay. We have also the Quackworld attributes. Okay. Let me just Codex Quackworld describes how the Quackworld keyword can be substituted by the name of your chosen Quackworld, as well as describing the abilities units Quackworld detachment gain. One of these abilities Quackworld attributes. Okay. If you chosen Quackworld does not have an associated Quackworld attribute, so this is the same as what we have from the Space Marines. Okay, so you can create each Quackworld attribute by selecting rules from the list here. Unless otherwise stated, you can choose Quackworld has 2 Quackworld. So you can choose 2 of these Quackworld abilities, and then you are not from any Quackworld. So the same that we have seen from the Space Marines, we have it here for the Eldar. Okay, and you can see that is 2 pages of this. Then we go to the Drukhari. For the Drukhari, we also have the Drazar and the Incubi as our launch. I did not check and if this is completely different. Okay, they have updated the data sheet. Okay, for the Drazar, very similar to the. It's a little bit slower than the Jainzer. This guy is costing 120 versus 115. I think was the other one. Have 2+, 2+, 4, 4, 6, 4, 9, 2. I think it's the same profile as the Jainzer, and this guy is equipped with the Executionist Demiclaves. So when the bearer fights, select one of the profile below. So you can be +1 to strength, -3, 2, or strength of the user 4, -2, 2. When the bearer fights with dual blades, it can make 2 additional attacks. So you go up to 6 attacks. So have power from the pain, as all the Drukharis, have the Murderous Assault. If the unit made a charge move this turn, you can choose to fight with this model an additional time this turn, so can fight 2 times. Is Eternal Warrior, so this model has 5+ invulnerable save on top. He has Tormentors. When a moral test is taken for an enemy, a unit within 6 inches of any incubi units from your army, and the result of that moral test is equal to or highest to the leadership characteristic in that enemy unit, the test is failed and one of the model flees that enemy unit. Then we have Master of Blades at 1, so if it's equal you also fail, right? And then they have Master of Blades at 1 to the wound rolls for failing incubi, so it's also boosting the other incubi. Then we have the incubi, I will not go again on this unit here. We have then the Drukhari Obsessions, and it's the same principle as we have seen for the Kvafwolves, so you can choose different obsessions. I guess you can also choose 2 here. You have a battle for the rules can only use on units affect Drukhari detachment defined as remember the detachment that includes Ynnari unit it's not a Drukhari detachment, okay. So yeah, you have to be careful here because you also have here the Cabal Obsessions, we have the Witch Cult Obsessions, and we have the Homunculi Coven Obsessions, okay. So you can personalize quite a lot your Dark Eldar army. And then we go to the Ynnari. Then on the Ynnari we have again the relaunch of the 3 main characters of the Ynnari, the Visark, the Incairn, and the Ifrain. Okay. Also it's telling you that you substitute the Keyboard, Kvafwolf, Cabal, Witch Cult, and Mask by Reborn Asuryani, Reborn Drukhari, Reborn Drukhari, and Reborn Arlequin. Sorry, I was saying the Mask, okay? So the homunculus cannot be part of this army. So here we have the Ifrain, the Visark. The Visark is the cheapest one, I think it's only 80 points compared to the other characters. The Incairn is 250 and the Ifrain is the same as the Phoenix, as the Janezar, okay? So this is 115. This is the Visark. It's just a close combat, and then we have the Incairn, what is the avatar of the... Okay, I will not go in detail. We have new stratagems here for the Ynnari. We have all these stratagems. Okay, and then we have the Warlord traits, and we have the Revenant Discipline. We have the relics of the Inet, and then the tactical objectives. So we have a mini codex for the Ynnari, right? And then we don't need any more. So here we see this is what was missing was index. So it is not index anymore, and we don't need to use then either the what's called the book that have the rules. Okay, so this is what you find in the Psychic Awakening, Phoenix Rising. So it's really a book dedicated to the Eldar. We have more rules for the Kvafwolf, more rules for the Drukhari, and then we have the complete rules for the Ynnari. I think if you play Ynnari, you will need this book. If you play Kvafwolves, it's interesting to have this book because you have all this boost for the Kvafwolf walls. And if you play Dark Eldar, there is also maybe it's not as interesting as the other two, but also there is some rules for the Drukhari. So, and this is all. So, and then there is all the campaign. So it's really curious to see a book dedicated just to the Eldar. That is not the Codex. It's a campaign mainly of Eldar against Eldar. Kvafwolves against Drukhari, and that's all what you find here. So I hope you find this interesting. Please let me know what do you think. Give your opinion if you have liked this video. And as usual, thanks a lot for watching, and see you again later. Bye.